Hey there, it's Sarah, back to help you stay on that path towards being stronger and fitter 12 minutes at a time. And today I'm bringing you a total body workout that we need a chair for. And don't worry, we're not going to be sitting in that chair too much. So make sure it's a sturdy chair that you can support yourself up on your hands with, because we will be coming away from that chair to strengthen the core and the upper body and the legs a little bit. And we're also going to stand up and come back down off of that chair. So you want something sturdy and a space where you can move up and down on your chair. And we're just going to start with some simple sit down, stand up. Each round is only 45 seconds with a 15-second transition between exercises. That gives us time for 12 different rounds. Let's get started. Simple sit down, stand up to get that body moving. Feet are in front of the chair. You sit your hips back into it, stand right back up. As we work, I want that core on, so draw your belly button up towards your spine. I've got a squeaky chair today. And we want to push through those heels as we sit up. As we start to warm, we're about halfway through it. If you want to hover off the seat of your chair, add a little bit more load to those legs, but keep your chest up and that core on. And your knees, we want them going right over those middle toes so that those knees are moving safely. 8 more seconds. And we're going to use our 15-second break to just kind of shake out the arms, do some arm circles, try some torso twists, loosen up, because next we've got dips. You're going to bring your hands to the front of your chair, fingers facing forward, and then your feet walk a few inches forward so we can bring those hips off the chair, bend the elbows to bring them down, and then lift those hips back up by straightening the arms. So all the weight is going to be in your arms here to load those triceps. And make sure you're not upsetting your shoulders, so watch that range. If you start to feel any pinching in the shoulders, don't drop so far. And really press through those palms. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. And pull those elbows towards each other. Got about 12 more seconds. And then we do get to sit on the chair for just a second to rest those arms at the bell. Take a second, shake them out. You've got some options here. To stay seated on the edge of your chair, you're going to bring your knee in and kick it out. If you want to keep working that upper body, you're going to bring the hands to the chair, shift those hips forward, pull the shoulders back, and then bring that knee in, kick the foot out. Just pick a leg to start. We'll hit them both. Core is on, belly button tight towards the spine. Try to squeeze through the back of the arms if you're supporting yourself up on the hands. And if it ever gets to be too much for those wrists, sit back down. And just pull that knee in and then kick out through the heel for 20 more seconds. We're going to stay on this leg for the next round. We're going to really fire up the hip flexor and the thigh. So make sure you're shaking it out at the bell in about 6 seconds. Give that leg a little stretch. So you got 15 seconds, a little massage, quick stretch, maybe a sip of water, same leg, option to stay seated, or hands down to the front of your chair, shift those hips forward. This time, our legs stay straight. And we're just gonna lift and lower. Try to keep the hips level. Try to stay strong through those shoulders and arms. Try to flex the foot. And then lift that kneecap by really engaging the thigh. Core is on, belly button tight towards the spine. And we're breathing. You're halfway there. If you need to have a seat, sit back down and lift and lower. You're on the edge of your seat with excitement, I'm sure. Wondering what's coming next. Actually, you can probably guess. It's the other leg. In 6 seconds, you get a quick stretch. And then we'll change sides. Shake out that leg. It's going to support you so we can move the other side. Draw your belly button tight towards your spine. If you're supporting yourself to work those arms, bring those hands down to the front of your seat. Bring your hips in front. Bent knee, kick out. pull that knee up towards the chest as far as you can get it, and then kick out through the heel. Try not to twist through the hips. Make sure we're staying strong in those arms and shoulders. If your wrists are getting tired, you can always sit. I know these 45-second rounds are feeling a little long, maybe. So shake it out anytime you need to and jump right back in when you're ready. You got 15 seconds. And then we get that 15-second break. Stay with me, about 6 more seconds. We want to really press through that other foot while we're working, so we keep that leg that's still active as well. Take a breath. Grab water if you need it. I'm already getting a sweat on. Straight leg, up and down, supported on the arms or sitting on the edge of your seat. Flex the foot, lift as high as you can. Engage that quad muscle. Pull that kneecap up. Maybe we're working those arms again. Really press through that opposite heel that's on the floor. Try to lift the chest. Keep that core on. You've got 20 seconds. And then remember I said we're going to stand on our chair. That's what's coming. We're going to keep working these legs. They may be feeling tired, but that means they're going to get stronger. So, make sure you've got some room. You're going to put one foot on the chair and step all the way up and then all the way back down. Same leg, 45 seconds. Let's go. You can use the back of your chair for a little support if you need some help getting up there. And we can always move slow. You choose the pace. And if this feels a little too easy, try picking up this knee and then step it back down. Don't tap your foot down. Lift the knee if you need more. Really working that core. Ooh, I'm going to try to not ruin my husband's plants as I work. So step up and down. Knee lift or not. 10 more seconds. You might be breathing heavier. I am. Grab water at the bell if you need it. We're going to switch legs. You can use the back of the chair for support. One side might feel weaker than the other, and that's totally normal. Most of us are not symmetrical, so one side is a little stronger than the other. If this is your stronger side and you want to try that knee lift, go for it. If it's not, you need to stay with that step up or even support with the hand. No worries, it's your workout. Do what works best for you. Make sure you're still breathing and you've got that core on. As you start to work harder, sometimes we hold our breath. Your muscles need that oxygen. 10 more seconds here. Maybe try a couple with that knee lift if you haven't yet. Really fire up that hip and glute. All right, let's shake it out. And now we're going to support ourselves on our chair and step our feet back to a nice long plank. And then we're going to bring the knees towards the chest 4 times. Bend the elbows for 1 push-up. So try 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the elbows in towards the ribs. Push through the palms. And you can run these knees and then drop or stay with a slow march. And maybe it's a shallow push-up. Maybe you're staying at the top of that push-up. We get to do these again at the very end of our workout. So find something that works for you. Maybe next time you'll challenge yourself to run the knees and drop lower. Or maybe you're just going to stay slow and high in that push-up. You can always take the push-up out and just stay with the knees. Whew. Shake out those arms. We're going to fire up the glutes. You will stay supported in that plank position. This time you're going to kick 1 foot up and out towards the corner. Try to keep those hips down in line with the shoulders to really fire up the core And then shift your weight forward just a little bit to load the upper body. If this is too much, you can step that foot under the hip and lift and lower from here. But keep that belly button up tight. And kick through the heel up towards the corner. Shoot for about 45 degrees. Soft bend in that standing leg if it's under the hip. Up onto the ball of the foot if you're back in plank. And breathe. 3 more seconds. And then a quick shake, and you've got another side. But we are rolling right through this workout. You're almost done. 2 more rounds. You're ready for those glute lifts on the other leg. You choose plank or opposite foot, more under the hip with a soft bend in that knee. Up and back towards the corner. I'm going to shift here so I don't kick the curtain. But I still did anyways. Press through the heel. Try to keep those hips down and in line with each other. See if you can shift your weight forward just a little bit. Load those chest and arms. 20 more seconds. We got this. Then it's just 1 more round. And you've already done it. Mountain climbers and push-ups. In 10 seconds, we get that break, and then we finish strong. Shake it out. Mountain climbers. Wow, I am sweaty. In less than 12 minutes already, I'm dripping in sweat. Maybe you are too. Sign of a great workout. 4 knees, 1 push-up. You choose the pace, you choose the range. Go to the end. 35 more seconds is all we've got in our 12-minute workout today. Maybe slow it down for the last half of this last round. Another option, step the feet in a little bit closer and work from here. You got 12 seconds. Last 5 seconds, finish strong. Stay with me and get ready to stretch. Awesome, awesome job. Stretch those shoulders, drink some water, stretch your legs. Maybe throw on one of my flexibility workouts. If you've got 12 more minutes today, do a little stretch with me or throw on another workout if you feel energized after that. Maybe you've got to get back to the rest of your day. And that's why we squeeze this into 12 minutes. Thanks again for joining me. Hope to see you again soon.